D, discuss and or approve propane versus natural gas. Well, I think we just probably have a little discussion of it.
I'd say, yeah, this is primarily discussion. I don't want me to run with it, Chuck.
Yeah.
Typically this time of year, first of all, SAC does not burn any propane in, or we do not burn any propane at the middle school or the SAC elementary site. We have some propane at the Wall Lake site and the Lakeview campus. Okay?
So we burn natural gas here?
Natural gas here. Yep. And Wall Lake has two buildings, two metal buildings that have propane to them, plus a couple water heaters. Other than that, Wall Lake is all natural gas. In Lakeview, the new ag building, bus barn combination is propane. The weight room is propane. The industrial technology building, that is the other standalone building, is propane. And the kitchen appliances are propane, as well as the greenhouse. So there's a fair amount of propane there. Last year we paid $1.49.9 for our propane. We burned about 16,500 gallons. The quote I received a couple weeks ago was for $1.79.9, which if we burn the same amount of propane would be about $30,000. The conversion I'm seeing at the current price of natural gas is we could save probably over $10,000. We'd be closer to $20,000 than we would $30,000 if all of these items were already burning natural gas. So I guess that just brings up the discussion, do you have an interest? If you do, we have work to do. I'm not even sure we can get everything done this fall.
Well, that's what I asked John when I called him about this, was how close are we to these various sources? You know, how difficult is it for us to hook up to these? Because it was right after I contracted my LP that I got concerned, because when I saw the big jump, I knew that we were using a fair amount of LP in the district down there. And over a period of a couple of years, it makes a lot.
The Wall Lake campus, it would not be a big issue, I don't believe.
It's probably pretty close.
It's real close. Lakeview being, the natural gas currently comes into the Lakeview building just off the highway, onto that north wing. If you drive by, you'll see the meter there and everything. So to get from there to, say, the new building, or do we request of the natural gas company to put a second meter in?
I was going to say they might be able to put one
Right.
on the south side of the area there, easier than.
And then there's going to be, I don't think the fire marshal, and we'll invite him in to find out, but I know electrical, you're only supposed to have one entrance panel. I'm sure there are going to be some more concerns about gas entry points, for emergencies. So.
Well, I think it's worth looking into.
Yeah, even if we don't get it done this year, I would like for us to know what it would cost us, just a little cost analysis on the thing, and what could be done, what our next step would have to be, and a few things like that.
The city of Wall Lake will hook up the school for nothing. But as far as from inside the school to the...
Yeah, you'll have to have the orifice changed and things like that.
That will be a cost. But I can tell you that the ratio, if you use 100 gallon of propane, you would use 91 therms of natural gas.
What's a therm right now, do you know?
Our gas right now is $1.14, up to 20,000 therms. Now, I don't know how much the school uses, but you get over 20,000, it goes down 15 cents. But that will go down also. Our gas goes up in the summertime. it'll go down, it'll be about $1. You can figure about $1. Lakeview might be different than that, I don't know exactly what.
The calculation that we ran was ran with June prices, which was 96 cents. And natural gas was actually half of propane
Yeah.
at that price.
Yeah.
I think the payback, once we get this laid out so it's organized and manageable, the payback on that, based on current from what John was, as we were talking today, will be pretty quick. And so it's something that we ought to get real serious about as fast as we can and do it right.
I don't think we're taking a vote on something like this, but I do think we want to proceed to find out what it's going to cost and what the feasibility is.
We'll add it to next month.
Pardon me?
We'll bring it back next month.
Yeah, if you can have it next month.
I think, something too that we can think about, even if you do change over to natural gas, it's easy to change back over to propane if it ever comes to that. I mean, you've got everything run already, it's right there, all you gotta do is change an orifice, you've got all your pipes. So,